I'm looking forward to seeing it, but I guess we are going to get the Wraith King. I don't know about that, though. I do think there's some serious problems, but I know that SA was picking a boatload of Wraith King. It was like all over. I guess everyone kind of was during the quals. Thank you, OD Pixel.
Appreciate it.
I'm okay with it. It's kill threat, right? Win the lanes. Win lanes, win game.
Okay.
They have very strong laning heroes. Pretty much all 5 of them are like real good in lanes. Very obnoxious to play against.
Our last pick, Invoker, the Thompson specialty. We've seen it before. Are we going to see success? Quaswex against Queen of Pain? That actually sounds really good.
It is a sick Rubik game.
Yeah.
It is a really fun Rubik game. You got Ice Path, you got Blink, the Queen of Pain, you got Wraith Fire Blast, you got Tiny Spells. Really, it's just Whisper you got to worry about there on the Silencer.
Fair enough. Well, I remember when I was first learning to play Invoker, somebody was telling me this is how you kill Queen of Pain, and it was like Ice Wall with Cold Snap once you have a certain number of points up in your Quas with like an urn on it. And it's just, you can't blink away, you can't do anything. She's going to have to go BKB relatively early in this one.
Was it Thompson who like never played Quaswex? Like before last TI, he didn't have a single game of Quaswex,
no, he was,
right?
Oh,
or was it the other way?
Quas Exor, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Because he always went the
the
Meteor Hammer build back in the day.
Yeah, I think it was like if you look through his games, he had like 2 games ever or something. Exort, but
it's amazing this one, right?
Yeah.
Like against Wraith King, Quap. Like all of these heroes struggle with it.
Doesn't really. I mean, they actually have kind of good setup with the Sunstrike though from the ET.
Okay.
It's both teams.
Yeah, both teams are doing it. I am not. This is going to be the hardest game to cast for us all TI because both teams are chat wheel spammers.
Why is it hard to cast? They're doing it for us.
That's a good point.
We just gotta shut up.
Yeah, we'll just let it happen.
Let the chat wheels take care of it.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
The middle of the fight, I'm just like not saying anything, because that was the thing too for OG last year, right? Was that they were like chat wheeling in the middle of killing somebody. It's surely going to be lots of Sebs thrown around.
I like how they always come all at once because everyone's just waiting. Like they're just spamming, waiting for that little 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second.
That's good. Nitsibasea. That's what we got to say. As we're going to take a moment just to listen to the cries coming from all of the players.
Is that the crowd? I love the way they typed that one out.
Yeah. Oh my god.
All right, player with the least deaths. We got to help people with their predictions.
Okay. Is that what we got to do?
Yeah. Who do you think? Least deaths.
Let's go Ana. Why not?
Ana? Okay. All right, I can get by it. First player to buy a Blink Dagger. Ooh, that's a good one.
Queen of Pain.
All right, perfect. That's what I'm taking.
Next up.
Total number of towers killed before 25 minutes.
Ooh, that's going to be a lot. Let's say 5.
Okay. All right. 0 to 5. That's easy.
Yep.
Player with the highest net worth at game end.
Ooh,
that's a tough one.
Ana. Yeah. All right.
You don't think Seb's gonna pop off?
No. Maybe though. You never know. He could be. That's true, actually. Now let's go Ana.
All right. You heard it here first, guys. How to get everything correct.
So moving in here, we've got, as the horn starts to count down, Infamous set up to try and secure this rune down on the bottom side. Schofield hasn't skilled anything up as of yet, and does look like he's going to be able to steal that one away. Bounty rune picked up, but in some trouble. No Tail walking around the other side to try and get the body blocks off, but it is just going to be a kill onto the ET. Dead, done, and dusted.
Wow, I can't believe they tipped them. That's so weird. Who would have seen that one coming between these two teams?
Fair enough, right? Oh my god.
We're just going to be silent. I mean, that's the strat. We just let it go.
Yeah, fair enough.
We'll figure it out.
So, in the meantime, it is actually looking like it's going to be a Whisper silent of the farm priority here, if I'm not mistaken. And already picking up some of that in. It's a nice way to do it. Toss back underneath the tower. No Tail going to give up his life for this one, but that means more int going into the big brain of Mr. Whisper.
Oh yeah, we were just talking about how they played the silencer nonstop in SA, and then all the time. My bad. Yeah, this was like the big thing. It's just like constant silencer all the time.
Yeah.
I do like the hero way more as a core than the support right now, I think. Unless it's like a super hard counter to someone, then I like it as the 5, like that Enigma and everything. But aside from that, like, I mean, you said it, right? It's a hero that just snowballs like crazy. The more kills that you can snag. And now he's up to 2, right? Yeah, so.
Yeah,
Jeez, Chris Luck. This guy's nuts. Look at him. Look at him.
He's just going back in,
He's
man.
crazy.
Oh, my God. The Fairy Fire. He just doesn't care. And I mean, that's the thing. If you're going Quas Wex, right, like he doesn't have to worry about getting just clapped by a random Sunstrike.
I guess.
Does he have more things coming out? Yeah, he's bringing out the Courier as well. Down bottom, Stinger trading hits with Jarex here on the Rubik. And got our man, one getting punched down. He's going to be fine.
Man, Jarex is holding that. He's doing the math, though. It's so low level 1. It's only 80.
They need a couple more punches before they really go in for it.
Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Thompson. Oh, he's deniable, guys. That's that fresh new change for the UI. Yeah, lets you know when you can deny somebody. So
Dude,
someone should
thinking about
TP in and just kill him.
Oh, man, he was thinking about it right there. Wraith King does manage to go down bottom, and that was the rotation. Just using the Fade Bolt with Seb Punch. It happened so quickly. Oh, Thompson. He's taking the punches here. This is a tough lane, definitely, as we see more kills on the other side.
I'm so concerned about this death in the mid lane.
I know, right?
I'm also not.
That's all I'm looking at right now. But does look like No Tail went down first, so more into the coffers of Silencer.
Chris Luck has the Mango now, as well as the Arcane Runes, so.
Oh, he's thinking about it.
Yeah, it's all that regen from the Quas, though.
Yeah.
Up to 18 with the Tango. It's crazy.
Trading hits. Again. Stinger doing fine. Throw out the stun onto Jarex. Gonna get some extra right clicks out. Oh, looks like they'll be okay. But yeah, both players really knowing their limits in the mid lane. No Tail, though, again, coming under fire. And just the pure damage. Like, look at this is what's crazy about Silencer, right? Like, he's already up to 83 damage.
Yeah. And then you add on to that, of course, with the Glaives.
Which he has 2 points in already.
So plus 22, so pretty much negates like the armor that your opponent has.
Yeah. So down bottom, they throw out another stun here onto Jarex, who will go down.
Up top, same time, Anna. Oh, great, thanks.
Least deaths. Yeah, they go back in. Is Schofield going to chase this one down? He has another toss in a second. Could think about it, but doesn't want to push the tempo too much further.
Yeah, it's expensive too, right? Like 210 for your combo, so unless you're sure about something, you don't really want to spam it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a value tip, 200.
Ooh.
Jarex with the compendium levels there. Goodness, 2651. Wow, they all have like 2,000. They need those giant Sebs.
Right, exactly. That's the real reason. Meanwhile, Seb takes down Stinger, the runaway Whisper. Mouse is back underneath the tower. No Tail trying to find this kill. They will bring him down, and in fact, the tip goes on to Schofield. He got his buddy killed.
They almost got the double there. The actual, like, sometimes you split up like that and you don't get either. They almost got both.
Yeah. Oh, they're thinking about it. No Tail could go in for a quick little snipe there. Tries to break the bottle. But at this 5-minute mark, he's going to come in and contest. Does not have the stomp.
He's suiciding. That's
okay.
Also the other thing. He just ran into the tower.
Yeah. Quap gets away on 85 HP. Looks like she has a bottle queued up as well, but doesn't decide to pick it up yet. A lot of regen bought in that lane for her. And right now, 14-4 versus the 21-8 by Thompson.
It's like a timber saw in that lane. It's like, it feels like the dagger wasn't even worth it.
Yeah, it's true. Stinger taking the punches. Will be able to walk away, though, afterwards. Both heroes in this bottom lane very low. And Jarex looking for the wraparound. The Fade Bolt's there, has 2 points in it, can try and punch him down. Trying to get right now to the shrine, but it won't happen. They find the kill. OG, the quick move. They make it happen.
So Chris Luck committed the 3rd point into the dagger as well. It just,
Whoa.
Is that? Man, that's tough.
Yeah.
And then look at that.
Oh, God. He goes in on
Dude,
top
you're
of him.
out
He
of mana,
blinks in. Oh, he had to try and get away and drop the loser.
Loser. Oh, God.
Yeah. I think that was one of those things maybe where he like cast blink and then the cold snap interrupted and
he tried to get past the EMP.
Yeah. Meanwhile, down bottom, Ana trying to man up, see if they can hit this kill, but it is instead going to be Whisper finding the finish on a gyrocopter. They did lose Schofield. No Tail able to pick up a double. All said and done.
You almost had that.
Well, he still has less deaths than No Tail, I guess, but projection was not very good. Just saying. I think our boy Thompson might wind up being the least deaths here.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
He's very slippery this game.
I mean, the thing that, like you talked, it's the exact same thing that happened before. Tries to blink away, gets interrupted. Looks like he's going to be fine for the moment, though, but bottle charge to get broken there for a second. Yeah, the 3 points in the dagger definitely hurts. Like, it's 70 damage per second, but you've got, what, 24, 30 regen when he eats this Tango?
Yeah.
Not great.
All right, is anything going well, though? I mean, the side lanes are all right for Infamous, right?
Yeah.
Got a Silencer and a Wraith King who are at least hitting some creeps here. And Gyro's gone down a couple times now, so getting something done.
Top definitely feels like
Stinger,
it's the
though.
strongest point.
Where's it coming? Where's the Wrath? Oh, it didn't make it.
Oh, nice. Good dodge away from that one. Seb summoned some trees. They don't quite get that second hit, though.
Didn't have the Blightstone. Needed the bonus damage there from that first volley of treant damage.
Still just trying to whittle down Thompson, but he's regenning through all of it. Top lane, they decide to go now. Whisper dodged away from the rocket barrage. Schofield moving into position. The slowdown is there. The toss as well.
Oh, he just got 6.
Rotation coming. Sonic Wave, the chase for it. Global, they interrupt. They find the catch. Gonna get that kill. And looking for No Tail afterwards. Schofield does have another toss in a second. Needs to get a target, though. Tosses in the Queen of Pain. No Tail gonna get the stomp. That actually catches onto both of them. And the Courier almost goes down as well. Meanwhile, Seb finds the kill onto Whisper. He TP'd in from behind. And even going to look for the Courier. Couldn't quite get it. So it ends up being a 1-for-1 exchange as Schofield finds another. And Jerax almost got the Courier there. Or Chris Luck. What a weird game. There's been 19 kills, and it's less than 9 minutes in.
Yeah, that's pretty insane. We got 4 deaths on the Silencer, 5 deaths on the ET now. A couple of feeders.
Now, they do have level 6 right now. Actually interrupted the stomp. They're going to save it for after, or they don't have it. They already put it on cooldown. So they turn now onto the gyrocopter, try and kill him off. Ana, very, very low. Stinger wants to finish it off. Is going to bring him down. Maybe no, not quite. He's able to walk away. He walks back in to get the kill. It didn't even break the salve.
Man, it's so close on these plays for Infamous.
Oh.
Really nice spread there from Seb.
Flirting with greatness. Not quite able to finish it off, and I feel like we've seen this story before. Chris Luck in trouble as the punches continue to rain down, barely able to blink away there.
Oh, he's sticking around here.
And yeah, he just wants to get whatever experience he can.
Down bottom. They had a ward behind the tower, but it was just dewarded there by Stinger. Still playing very aggressive here. Have the call down in 5. And Thompson's on the run. He's got the Wex out. He's coming.
The top, No Tail, Stomp going to connect onto 2. Lots of damage that one on a Stinger. Needs another punch here in a second.
Don't worry, guys. I'm here.
Thompson shows up to make sure he gets that kill afterwards.
Typical Invoker contribution. Yeah, the guy's dead. No, I'll tornado him. I got him, guys.
Don't even worry about it. But
he at least got the kill.
4,000 gold lead now. And Infamous just haven't been able to get anything done yet. I mean, Whisper is still second highest net worth in the game. We've talked about this hero snowballing. What does that look like for a Silencer? Can he take over a game with this Shadowblade build?
Not when his team is far behind. He's not an individual hero, right? He's a like, oh, we're all doing pretty good, and like now I have more kills, and I got beefy guys in front of me.
Okay.
I wouldn't say this is looking too good, but perhaps they can make some plays here with the Tiny. Not the most formidable duo to gank around with, though. A Tiny and a Jakiro. And with no ice path.
Oh, yeah, that's a problem thing.
They have dust? They don't have dust either. So Thompson might get his freebie here if he gets outside the range of the sentry.
Meanwhile, rotation going up top, so we'll keep our eyes on this mid one for a moment, but there is movement looking for that silencer kill. They won't get him, but the global comes out. That's a nice combo there. No need for dust when he can't cast a spell, but can they bring him down? Thompson, Sonic Wave, it doesn't quite hit, but they still get the kill. The DOT from Stinger. Top lane, Whisper gets dove, gets jumped. No Tail is going to drop it, looks like here, to the damage over time. But
he's got 9 armor, baby.
He's fine. All right.
Jeez, that bonuses help him out there. Seb's Bassi, I believe, giving him the save.
With that, 12 minutes in, they bring the lead down slightly, Infamous, due to 3,000 with killing the Invoker. But it looks like they will lose the tower. Don't manage to find a deny. And catching for the moment, Seb. Turns, punches, Schofield gets ran down, fade golded for the kill.
Dude, Seb is so tanky right now. He's got 46% match persistence. Just does not care. And he's going to finish at the full pipe, too.
Everything for my team.
All right, how do I get back in this game if I'm Infamous right now? It's very difficult with Sonic Wave, because that spell cooldown it feels really bad. Especially because it's not even like you get 12 and you're like, okay, I can be a little more active. It's like, no. 135, all levels. And you're essentially trying to create space for your Wraith King. So you're reliant on your Tiny to rotate a lot, but he really wants his Blink Dagger as well in Schofield.
Well, and I'm looking at this too, like the Queen of Pain trying to finish off this pipe, right? Like it's any damage, even if you're trying to bring in, you know, Schofield or whatever to get the combination out, it's not going to be enough if you've got the pipe there already from Seb.
If it's popped up, even if it's just the AoEs,
passive.
Yeah.
That makes it really tough. So 4,000 gold lead, but OG, this really just means that they're in a comfortable position. Infamous, would be very tough for them to take a solid fight, but if there's a way to do it, maybe it's picking off somebody at the beginning.
Still no ice path here, so hard to punish here what OG's doing.
Yeah, and instead, like, you know, they just head off to the sides, push the other lanes, try and get to that next tier of item.
Jirax. Oh, the stolen global. Well, damn. Didn't see that one coming.
Wow. Yeah, that's
that is not a steal you're supposed to get.
No. And now Avalanche also, they chase forward, find themselves the kill on to Mr. Whisper. And that is going to be a tier 2 tower likely going down as well.
That's like when a Rubik steals Song and he doesn't have Ags, and you're just like, oh, my bad, guys.
Yeah. I mean, it happens. Well, OG doing one of their old strats. I think a lot of people will remember this team for going late, but in the European qualifiers last year, they were finishing off games in 15 minutes from time to time. And not saying that that's the situation that we're in here, but they're looking to take firm control over this game.
Well, you know, at that point, they played a lot of qualifiers. They
That's
were
true.
very good at it, right? We got some opens. We moved past that.
Yeah.
And I hear they played a couple games of TI, too. So, yeah, they're figuring that out.
Get a little bit of the D ward there. How did Infamous take this next fight? I guess they've got global available.
All right, they missed Tornado. It's a good start.
Yeah. Walk away, try to keep it fine and dandy. Global comes out as well afterwards. Whisper trading hits, but he's low on mana. Got the EMP off first, and he's going to drop. They get the kill onto the silencer, and all they get in return is the Rubik. Stinger, in the meantime, tries to TP away, and he will finish that TP.
Yeah, he's playing like he's a support almost, where he's like trading for another support, but getting the kill first. So like typically that's kind of good, but he's the second highest net worth on the Radiant team.
Yeah.
So giving away quite a bit of gold there over to the Gyrocopter with that.
Oh, Schofield doesn't have any mana. Needs to back away. Real deadly. And Ana, he thought about it. He thought about it.
No need risking anything like that at this point, though.
Midas done for the Wraith King. Still a long ways away from that Radiance.
I wonder if Ana felt. I guess he didn't. Obviously, he just like walked up and grabbed the point booster. But like buying an Ags in a game like this, I almost feel like buying something that's faster. But they might not have an idea of just like how far ahead they are. 5K at 16 minutes, I guess, it's not GG or anything. So
No.
you definitely want to play like the safest kind of items you can.
I mean, having the drums first feels nice to me, right?
Yep.
So
Seb has the infamous thing. How do they do this?
I guess, do they trade it every time?
These teams are geniuses.
That's pretty next level. I like that. But yeah, so 6,000 gold lead. It does feel like it's just sort of hold out mode for Infamous until at least they get the Blink Dagger up on Schofield, and then maybe you can start to go for some pick-off oriented plays.
Doesn't change a whole lot though.
Yeah. Avalanche, Schofield. Oh, he's so close. God, he wants it real bad. An OG come in, take the lane away from him. Meanwhile, mid, Chris Luck. Get a little blink stolen for Rubik.
Got level 3 too. 9-second CD.
Real nice.
They're gonna smoke with it. So his lift is currently level 3, so he's got blink, lift, and should get the stomp in time, right? What do we got? 2 point
Yeah.
or 1.6? So no. Or yes. So yes. Depending. I mean, it's 1.7, so you'd think you're gonna get it.
Well, it depends on who you're trying to gank, too.
Even Queen though, it should be.
Wraith King gets out. I don't know if Stinger's quite going to be so lucky. Tries to TP away, but the lift is going to be there. And they take down the Jakiro. Do have the Shadow Blade for Silencer. The old Slasher Way Silencer build.
That's right. Gonna be more of a defensive Sancer Shadow Blade, I think, this time.
You can see already all of these sentry wards that are around the map. They you're using it to try and initiate, but might not be able to do just that as they rotate in. They find the Wraith King. The stomp follow-up comes. The Earth Splitter through. We're going to be able to walk away from him. The stun still has ulti available. And OG will back off.
Yeah, Jarek's still holding that blink too.
Oh, does Ana know? Seems like Ana should know. They're going to wait for the Shadow Blade to come back up again, but 14 seconds.
Oh, so much farm. They're not getting this XP.
Yeah, they're in close. They see it now. Toss in Whisper, maybe? Or just Avalanche? Oh, Avalanche toss. Lift up there. Caught and killed. Ana goes down.
Good use of the nighttime.
Yeah. Meanwhile, top lane, they do take down the Wraith King. So a trade of the carries going on there. As Chris
Got
Luck.
him with the EMP too.
Oh no, this is a big problem. Is there any cold snap? There's no blink. It was on cooldown. They take down the Queen of Pain.
Oh man.
Oh, that one hurt.
They just got something going their way too. Getting that kill onto Ana, but Jarek's even blinking behind here, see if he can catch an extra one. And he will throw a ward onto the high ground too while he's here with the Aether Lens, makes it very easy.
So Schofield, he's got his Blink Dagger. One of the nice things about this type of a line, oh god. Yeah. All right, Tornado lift up, EMP, and they've got the Cold Snap afterwards with the DOT coming in from that Spirit Vessel. Avalanche thrown back against him. They get the kill. They do a moonwalk on out of there. Man, they are looking good. OG is doing it here.
Yeah, right into the Roche Pit. I think they have the Agnes. I guess it's all the way back in the stash though.
Yeah, should be coming
Gyro?
out. Looks like it's on the courier. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
there
coming
it is.
out
Okay.
now. But worth noting, one of the best heroes to throw Alacrity on, the Invoker. A little bit worse when you've only got 1 point in Exort, but you know, that'll get taken care of eventually. So, yeah, 9,000 gold lead, 12 to 24. And Infamous just very much struggling. It's going to be really tough to hold on to high ground in this one. I guess the goal is still going to be, let's try and hold out for Wraith King Aghanims and let the Skeletons do split push stuff. Is that what they're looking for here?
I don't know about Wraith King Aghanims. Maybe Radiance.
No, sorry, Wraith King Radiance, my bad. I'm tripping.
Yeah. It's bleak. There's no doubt about that. But you got to, you got to. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
It's very tough. They don't have great high ground defense, right? They have blink toss. That's pretty good. They have the Jakiro who's starting to get those points up into the ice path. He's really trying to get. Is he really gonna hold that tome to level 15? I don't think that's a play. Just pop the tome, dude. Come on. Surely that next level of ice path being used more times to 15 is gonna be more worth the 40% XP gain. But you know what? Stinger don't think so. So he's holding that thing. I don't even think you're gonna get to level 15, dude.
No, might not. Avalanche toss. They caught one. Again, that's a good way to get this stuff working. Whisper get a little bit more there in terms of the int. No tail looking for the stop. Schofield is the one caught. Can they fight this? Whisper has global. The turnaround, it comes around. They already have this Invoker in a little bit of trouble, but there's no extra follow-up. Sonic Wave comes through. Almost enough to get the kill.
That was weird.
Big win. And Ana now jumps forward. Stinger, they're able to get the ice path off onto 2. All right, this is a good fight for OG if they can finish it off, though. Need to find another one, but Chris Luck gets the blink away to the other side, and now if you can disengage from Infamous, which they do, that's a huge win.
Yeah, just kind of odd when you have the Aegis like that, and there was nothing to gain, and there's still like a ton of time on the Aegis. I'm not sure if Jarek's really needed to buy back. It looks like he made 11 gold and got some XP, so
okay,
not a big deal.
Well, Relic is done now for Wraith King as well. And our man gonna go finish this stuff off as soon as can be. It's something to be concerned about, right? Like, because the levels difference can start to even out very quickly with the comeback mechanic.
That is true, if you can win that big team fight, but that is so hard to do for Infamous.
Yes.
Like, they're going to get like 1 kill, 2 kills kind of a deal, but I think a 5-man wipe looks nigh impossible.
I mean, how much do you think this Radiance matters in the fights? Do you think that much at all?
Yeah, it definitely matters. It has a lot of damage negation because of the gyrocopter, as well as like all the treants and everything. If they were right-clicking you, you're 17% just on everything. So it certainly helps, helping to clear away those treants too, help increase his farm speed. So it can't just like straight up win you a fight though. I don't think it's that strong.
Oh, look at this. They're separating the two, but Schofield, they realized that was the real Tiny and now going to be able to get him. They have a toss back, but it can't use it. Buyback is there from Tiny if they want to use it. Already controlling Ana. Needs to back away. The Jakiro is also dead, but he got down the Macro Pyre, and Ana actually is going to tick down, it looks like, here.
Didn't want to pop the wand. I guess there's no way to heal him back up, right? How many vessel charges? I have 3 vessel charges, but whatever. Hey, there was a lot of time. It was a minute and a half. I guess it's not like that much time left.
No. I mean, whatever the case, it stops this push. At least for now. So Infamous buying themselves time, and you know, that Radiance done now on the Wraith King. This is potentially a moment.
Whisper gonna try and lead things off here. Nazme sentries plop down this time. I don't even see any or dust right now on OG, at least in this area, of course. So had they found something there, maybe a potential opportunity.
Global is back off cooldown again.
No, Radiant Sentry sees Thompson coming.
Gotta be careful, careful, careful. BKB's not available right now, and the silence is there onto several. Schofield could go for a toss play if he wants to at this point. Stinger throws down the Macro Pyre and the Ice Path afterwards. Thompson turning onto Chris Luck. There's a huge amount of damage out, but they managed to find that silence out as well. The stun onto Thompson. Sonic Wave connects, gets the kill. Blink away by 1. He does have his ulti still. Well, chasing forward, eats his way through, turns onto No Tail, finds that catch and kill. 3 dead from OG. Infamous making it happen.
And they pop a couple of buybacks there too on the silence from the Jakiro, so maybe they can try and get their lanes pushed out. But lots of gold there to the Wraith King, 759, and plenty of XP, as you said, in terms of like comeback mechanics. He got 2260 on the Wraith King, putting up to the same level in XP as the Gyrocopter. In fact, he's actually a little bit ahead of him now, and might even crack level 18 first.
It's looking spicy. You know, they're not wrong. It's looking close. I will say that once those BKBs come out on OG, it does change a lot.
Absolutely perfect.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Just makes Whisper much less effective. Same thing with the Jakiro. Pretty much everyone is way less effective once the BKBs are there. And Chris Luck finally going towards that Aghanims. Hard call if he has to get the BKB or the eggs first. I think the BKB is like playing to lose almost, or just like eggs is playing to win, you know?
Yeah.
As Kyle would say.
Well, and he buys the point booster. No going back.
Yep.
If he got the Ogre Club, it might have been a different situation. It does. I mean, I'm still not really sure how to evaluate this game if it goes that much later. I mean, does Gyrocopter just become the be-all, end-all carry, or is that Wraith King once he gets 20 and no longer has to worry about his ulti not being popped?
I would be more concerned about OG, just like overall map control and pressure. The Invoker is pretty ridiculous with like the speed that he gets while he's just zooming around, and able to initiate really easily onto anyone who's trying to keep up with the split push that OG is going to have in this game. They're doing a good job though, right? They have Schofield now, who they're all shadowing down bottom, forcing Seb to come back and try and defend with Treants. They might go for a kill here.
Oh, this would
it's
be big
tough
if they
without
could
the
get
blink
it.
on the Wraith King though. And yeah, he's just out. He's like, nah, there's wave top.
Instead, cut through that creep wave, throw the tree at him afterwards, because why not? And now 11,000 gold lead. BKB is coming out for No Tail as well.
The classic ET build.
Yeah. But I like what Infamous is doing. They're keeping these lanes pressured out. They know that that's the way that OG are eventually going to just strangle them away, as if they don't have any presence on the map. And Jarek's also about 1,600 gold away from his Aghanim Scepter.
It's a lot of BKBs. Oh.
He stuck around too long.
Dies to Seb. Feels it necessary. Makes sense. Oh, Seb. Is he coming in? He's got TP. He's got Scythe.
To be careful. He was thinking about it for sure. But almost level 20 now. Can make all the difference in the world for this Wraith King, as he does get the no reincarnation mana cost. Should always get his ultimate off. Roche capable of respawning in about 8 seconds. We'll see how long that timer is. But it feels like if Infamous can get to this next tier of items, it does really change the way that they're capable of taking fights.
It's a very fast one here. Only about 20 seconds until Roche will be back up.
Oh, they see Ana. BKB immediately answered. And going to be able to get the global off afterwards. So still silence for the moment. They're going to TP away. Does mean no global for the Roche fight. And Seb chasing, managed to find themselves Stinger, Avalanche, Interrupt, but it's not going to be enough to keep this Jakiro alive. Dead for 70.
There's no way out of that. No force staffs, right?
Does not look like it. Oh, and Silencer's actually going to be going back for... Wait a minute. Okay, so he bought the Ogre Axe to get the BKB, but now he's going for the force staff instead.
Yeah. They need one.
Yeah.
With the Hex now being out.
I thought he was
They
going
Hex
for
like
an
Wraith
Aghanims
King
for a
even.
second.
He might get in a bad spot. Yeah, I know, right? Once you see those two items, you're like, wait a second. Well, the lead has not grown that much for OG at this point, right? It's been kind of stable around the 12, 13K mark for a bit here, but they're just constantly keeping this pressure on the base, and now they can just kind of go Roche. So that'll certainly turn into an issue here for Infamous soon. Good steal from Jirax too, just one of those free ones you can often get from the Wraith King.
Down bottom, they got Whisper. Already a Sentry Ward in the area. This man is going to the grave. 70 seconds. Roche is back up. OG haven't decided to go check it yet.
I saw Seb start TPing in.
Okay.
But didn't finish it off. Meanwhile, Ana's just in their base.
Oh, they thought about going for it. Avalanche, Interrupt, Thirst Splitter. Find that stun. Oh, good Tornado onto 2. Now the EMP completely out of mana. Schofield going to be tickled down in the end. Spirit Vessel not enough to keep him alive. Also going to lose that Wraith King. Now a little bit of trouble. The Stomp. BKB turns to fight. Gets the stun there onto Ana. BKB still available for Ana if he wants. But nothing coming yet. Good lift up, and now that Queen of Pain just goes to the grave. No chance to cast a Sonic Wave either, and that is why you sometimes need the BKB on that hero. Nonetheless, a full set of racks going the way of OG here at 30 minutes into it, and they're looking for more. They're chasing forward for this Wraith King. They know he doesn't have ulti again, so instead it's a pressure down towards the bottom tier 3 tower next.
And Queen does not want to buy back. She's close to her Agnes, but she's forced to.
And there's just not that much damage coming out at all. Ana, with the Alacrity on top of him, gets the blink forward, and as soon as the buyback comes, OG runs away. Disciplined Dota.
Yeah, you know the chase is very unlikely with the Wraith King needing so much time to come back. And they still have Roche to look back on.
Yeah. Aghanim Scepter done for Jerax. And it does feel like that Roche fight is going to be the next big one that comes about. And they'll have Global for that on the side of Infamous. But OG looking very, very good in this.
Seb just keeps it up, right? Keeps pressuring, keeps pushing. And the constant pressure of the mid lane is one of those things that's going to start breaking down on Infamous. Creeps are there right now. They see a Silencer. They see a Queen of Pain. They say instantly free Roche. So they're going to try and smoke and get there. Schofield pulls it out. He pops it.
Hey, this is definitely
halfway.
This feeling like a desperation type of play here. They're going to have Global, but this OG's team is just so strong right now. Thompson's in position. He does have Lotus Orb to deal with the silence also. A good Avalanche toss combination coming out, but this is on an H property. Super tanky. Seb just goes for the walkaway, keeping him alive, and Wraith King tries to run forward, but he's not doing nearly enough damage here as they just completely eviscerate him one time through. The Queen of Pain is already dead. They pull Schofield in only to bring him back down, and Ana pops the BKB, finds the kill. OG, too freaking good. And Whisper will take down Seb, but it comes at a cost as he too is going to the grave.
You almost had that.
Yeah, they're at the very least.
And
GG.
GG.
Oh, that's just done. Okay, fair enough. Felt like they were on the long clawback for quite a while there, outside of Infamous.
Well, OG retaining some strength. They, as we talked about earlier, went 1-1 in the early